What's up, guys? So welcome to the 2024 blogger tutorials for beginners. Yes, this video is about blogger, and this tutorial is completely blogger and everything is free. So this is a blogger tutorial for beginners. So if you're joining us for the first time, my name is Victor. I teach about web design, tech and digital marketing. So let's get into a tutorial without wasting more time. Now, Blogger is a free platform that is owned by Google. It's help people create blogs. So if you are creating a blog, you want to create a blogging website, Blogger is there for you, and it is free. You don't have to pay anything. You just have to have an email, and then you can have a account and host your blogging website here. So how do you get started with Blogger? So to get started with Blogger, it's very easy. First, you have to create a Gmail account. So to create a Gmail account, you just have to go to Google and type in Gmail. Okay, the reason I'm saying this is because I'm using a incognito browser, so that's why I'm saying this. So for yours, you're not going to see this. I already have everything on my other browser, so I just want to show you how this is done here. So here you could just create a Gmail account and get started. So after creating a Gmail account, you come back to Blogger. Now in the Blogger platform, you come here and click on create a blog. Now create a blog or create your blog is the same thing as having a website with Blogger. So what you want to do is to click on create your blog. Now once you click on create your blog, it's going to ask you to sign in with the email. Now remember, we created an email account here, which you actually did by clicking on this part. You create an account, but don't worry, if you don't have an account, it's still easy. Just from here, you just have to come here and click on create an account, and then you select which place you want. Which is it for your personal use? Is it for your child? Is it for your work or your business? So you're going to use personal use and then create an account. Now after creating an account, you're going to put in your password and you're logged into Blogger. So for me, let me do something like John Doe. Now once you're done with this, you click on next. Now once you click on next, it's going to ask you to put in your password. After your password, you're going to be welcome with a page like this. So this is the page you're going to be welcome with. Now I already have a blog with Blogger. I have about 3 of them, so that's why my background is like this. As you can see, there's an e-commerce website on the background of this screen. Now if you have been following my channel for some time, you know how I created this e-commerce website and how I actually manage the business. So you could check my YouTube channel and then you see all the videos you need. Now back to this, you give your blog a title. So what do you want to call your blog? What is the name of your website? What do you want people to go online and search about so they'll see you? So for this, let's just call it Victory Blog. Now this is it. Click on next. Now you're going to check if the name you decide to use is actually available. So most times the name might not be available, but other times the name might be available. Now this is the name. When you put a name here, it's going to give you a complete name, but now it's going to be a subdomain of blogspot.com. So now instead of you to have blogger.com, so your website.com, you're going to have your website.blogspot.com, because Blogspot manages the domain of Blogger. So now come here and type in a name you want for your website. So let me say Victory Blog. So as you can see underneath, it is saying sorry, this blog address is not available. So you go again, add some words to it so that you see if it's available. So Victory Blogging. So I want to try Blogger, Victory Bloggers. So as you can see, this blog address is available. So now that it's available, what you want to do next is to click on save. So you click on save, and then it processes and create your blog automatically for you. So as you can see, we have actually created our blog. Now if you visit our website, which is view blog down here, I'm going to right click on it and open it in a new tab. Now this is our blogging website. As you can see, it is very plain with nothing in it. So I'm going to go back and explain everything on the left sidebar for you. Then we'll start creating content for our blog. So on the first part, you have your post. Your post is simply blogging content. So posts are literally any type of content on your website, so they are all under post. Like you write content about the top best let's say movies, the top best this and that, so those are posts. So to write a post or to generate one, you just have to click on create post. So the second part, you have your stats. Stats actually gives analytics of your blog, the number of followers, number of posts, number of comments, your visitors, the that data that is contained here. So let me show you a proper example from my old blog. So as you can see, let me use this. So this is one I did for a school. So as you can see, all time this is 2094. So as you can see, people still check on it for content. So now coming back here, this is our current one. So that is it. It gives the analytics of your blog. So you have the next part, you have your comment. Now when people make comment on any of your blog posts, any of the content you write on your website, people make comment on it, it's going to show up here. So this is where you manage it, you delete it, you add if you want to add, and then remove if you want to remove. So you have your earnings of the next. Now earnings, you can make money having a blog with Blogger, connecting it to AdSense. So AdSense is simply a medium which Google shows ad to your visitors, and then they pay you for it. So you can make money from your own blog, just like I have in this other blog. You can have the same thing, and then you start making money from it while you connect it to AdSense. It is very easy. Now you can make use of Google AdSense, and also you can make use of other AdSense like Adsterra and the rest of them. So once you go to AdSense, you create an account, you connect your AdSense account, you are good to go. But mind you, you have to have about 30 content or 30 posts on your website before you can literally apply for AdSense. So the next, you have a pages. So your pages is simply where you add page like your about page, your contact page, your privacy policy, your FAQ pages that are very important for your website visitors. So this is where you have them. You can also add your disclaimer. So this is where you have them. Now we're going to be creating them later on, but I'm just going to show you and explain everything on the left sidebar first before we start the creation. Now you have your layout. Layout actually talks about the design and structure of the website, how they are arranged. So if you come to the website right now, you see that you have just the title and an attribution here powered by Blogger, and then if you click on this title, you have this here. So now if you could go back here, now let's assume I want to remove this. I just said turn off this widget and save. Sorry. Okay, now if we come back, I will refresh the website. Now if we click on this icon, we're not going to see that again, as you can see. So the layout area actually gives you the proper customization of your website structure. Now let's go back. These are every other aspect of the website structure, which we're going to talk about in a few minutes. So now themes actually gives your website looks and feel. It gives your website a different look and a different feel. So as you can see, there is a lot of different themes which are old though. Yes, they are old, they have not been updated for years, but yet they are still very working. You can actually change anyone. You can pick anyone that gets your attention and use them for your website. For example, let's assume I'm building a food blog. So I'm building something like this. I can come here, click on it. Now I'm gonna click on apply on my website and click on got it. So now it's going to apply the theme and let you know the theme has been applied successfully. Now if you go to your website and refresh it, it's going to look exactly like the new theme you just applied. So as you can see, this is how it looks. As you can see, this is the new theme I just applied. If I start adding posts, it's going to be showing up here. So that's that. Now for the next part, you have your settings. Now the setting is the most important part of your website. Yes, this setting it helps your website a lot. It deals with everything about your website. So let's start from the basics. You have your title. So remember, we gave our website a title at the beginning. So right here, you can also actually customize the title into something else. So now a description, you want to give your website a description. What do you want people to know your website for? So if your website is a movie website, you want to type in a movie website. If it's about the news website, you want to type in the news website. So let's assume this is a tech news website. I'm going to say B3 blog is a tech. Now you want to write it to ensure that it gets to 500, to ensure it is search engine friendly and optimized. Now if you don't know what search engine optimization is, you could check my channel, and then there is a video that actually talks about search engine optimization. Now what language are you viewing the website from, or what language is your country? So you're going to set that here. If you are in America, you are in Chinese, you are in Palestine, Philippines, you could just change your language here. Now do you want to display adult content on your website? No, I don't want to. So but if you have adult content on your website, you're going to click on yes, and then it's going to update and let you know that okay, and then it's going to alert your visitor when they visit the website that this is an adult website. Now favicon are the little icon you see on the top of your browser. Now if you go to the top of your browser, you're going to see some little icon. Look for Blogger, it looks like this, and it's going to be on top of your browser. So to change it, you just have to come here and edit your favicon. Now do you want your website to be visible, or your blog to be visible to search engines? Yes, I want that, so that is why I left it visible to search engine. Now if you don't want to, you just have to turn it off. Now the blogging address, you can also change this if you don't feel comfortable with the name you chose before. So you can change this one and then change it to any name that is comfortable for you. So that's that. Now if you want to use a custom domain name, as you can see in this domain name, you have the blogspot subdomain added to it, or the blogspot add-on added to it. So as you can see, this is it. But if you want to use a custom domain like v3bloggers.com, you can just add your custom domain here, and then so assuming this is the domain, I'm going to click on save, and then it's going to ask me to connect my domain name to that of Blogger. So to do that, there's also a video on my channel that could actually help you do that. So that's a lot of reasons why you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel and then get tips and tutorials about Blogger. So now after that, do you want your website to be HTTPS secure? What that means is that if you come to this part, you click on it, you see that the site is secure. So even if someone visits the site in a non-secure browser, the site will redirect the person to HTTPS, meaning to a secure protocol system. So that is it. But if you don't want to, you can turn it off. Now you can also add blog admin and author. You can also invite more author, invite readers. You can do that. Now you can also add, you can select the number of posts you want to be on the front page of your website. So how many posts do you want people to see, how many blogging content you want people to see when they visit your website. So for mine, I always like setting it to 10. So for yours, you might want to set it to what you feel like. Lazy load image, you want image to load individually as the reader scroll down the page. So this is actually okay because it helps the website to load faster. Now who can comment? You want people with Google account, you could actually use anyone can comment, including anonymous. It's fine. Now comment moderation, do you want to moderate the comments on your website, or you want everybody to just comment and it shows up on your post? So this way you add that. So guys, I guess those are the main important settings on this part. Okay, before we jump, this is very important, your meta tags. How do you want your website to be showing up on Google? So for example, you come to Google and type in Sora blogspot, SPOT. So now I type in Sora blogspot. Let me see if one of those blogger templates blogspot website will pop up. Okay, it's not popping out, but one of those blog. Okay, now let me use this to explain it. Now as you can see, this is a blogger.com website. As you can see, there's the certain content underneath it. This certain content underneath it that actually helps Google determine if this website is good for this keyword. So now this is what they mean by meta description. For Sora, this is a collection of free responsive blogger templates. So this part is what tells Google, okay, this is where this website is. It's called a meta description. So that is what you see here. So whatever you write here actually helps your website rank on Google. So you want to put keyword, you want to stuff keyword in here, and you want to put things that your website is about, so that people will come here when they search for your web, something about relating to your website. Just like these other websites, yours is still going to pop up. So then you have your custom 404 error. If someone hits an error on your website, where do you want them to go? You can set them here. you want to redirect a broken link from your website, you can do that here. You want to enable a robot.txt file, you can do that. You want to enable custom robot header tags, you can do that. Now if you want to visit Search Console, so you can actually be monitoring your site from Search Console, you can click here and do that. Now as I said before, I said you could actually use a custom ad like AdStera to make money on your website. You can use AdStera, you can use pop-up ad, you can use InfoLink, you can use a lot of ads company out there. So you can set them from this place. Just click on this part and then turn it on, and you can add your custom ad code so that your ads can be showing up on your website. So for the next part, if you have other content on that, you have a blog before you want to import to this one, yeah, you can import them. You can also back up this your current blog. You can also do videos from your blog, media from your blog, or you can also delete your blog if you don't want it anymore. So guys, those are the most important settings you need to know from Blogger. Now let's start updating each and every one of this page as we go, and then we'll get full details and understanding of the Blogger platform. So now that we have everything set, everything discussed, let's go back to post and start posting. So now with the adventure of AI, there's hardly any need for anyone to just create content from scratch. You have ChatGPT out there to assist you with content, and then you could do some touching and finishing of the content to help you rank. So now let's talk about tech. So let's say write a review. Write a review of the best Sony camera out there in 2024. Come on, make the content long. Now there's no major way of actually asking ChatGPT to write. There's no major prompt that you can actually give to ChatGPT. Anyhow you feel comfortable doing this, it's okay for you. ChatGPT will actually understand what you're saying. So that's how I've actually been doing it. There are a lot of command prompts on, and I also have Chrome extensions that will help you do that. But for me, I just like the easier cut by actually writing to ChatGPT direct, as if I'm talking to someone. So write a review of best Sony camera out there in 2024. Make the content long for my blog website. So now this is it. Now, and once it's done writing the content, this is the blog post. As you can see, now I'm going to copy it. Now going back to my website, click on create new. There, best Sony camera in 2024. So now I'm going to drop down this, turn it to composite view. With this you can write with your own hand. So let me paste this. Now coming up here, I'm going to remove the first part. Now this is it, the Sony Alpha AVR. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for a free image of this online. So I'm going to look for anyone that has a free image of this. So let me see. So now you should understand where you get your content from. You should understand where you get your images from. Some of the images out there are actually copyrighted, others are free. So you just have to know where you're getting your image from. Sometimes it's more easier to get your images from Amazon. Other times you can use Shutterstock and make payments. So it's very easy to choose your platform. So I think this is the image. So you pick one and then you just download it. So for now, I'm not going to make payment for it because I'm not creating this content. I'm just doing this as a proper example for you guys so you understand what this is. So assuming this is the image, so I'm going to save it. Yeah, I can't save it. Okay, let me just do something different. please don't do this. Just have to purchase the content, just have to purchase it. But because I'm not doing this for a reblog, because I'm going to delete this after this tutorial, I'm just going to screenshot it. So let me do this. No, I prefer this. So let me save this. So call it Sony camera. Go to my download. Now I'm going to save this. Now after saving this, I can now import it on my content. Now as you can see, this is the content written by ChatGPT for me. Now you have to go through it to ensure it is safe and then it looks more human than AI. So you have to edit it to suit you. But as I said earlier, I'm just doing this for this tutorial, so I really do not need to edit anything. But if you are doing this with ChatGPT, you have to ensure you edit everything from scratch. So guys, you have to ensure that. Now let's go. Click on select. So this is it. Assuming this is our blog post right now. Now do you want to create a category for it? Yes. So I'm going to do cameras. Camera. So now once this is set, commit done. Now do you want to set a permalink for it, or you want to make use of this one? But I think the automatic permalink is okay. Now how do you want it to show up on Google? So let me see. Sony Alpha AV camera. So let me see. No, sorry, this is not our this is not the main topic. So let me do this. So best Sony camera. Okay, so this is it. Now as you can see, there's a lot of articles, but now this description, I'm going to copy this. Now I'm saying this, I'm just doing this for tutorial purpose. For yours, you have to seriously craft out your content so you don't have copyright issues and Google does not derank your website. So now that I have that, I'm going to publish this and confirm. Now you see we have our category, which is camera, and we have our post. So if we go back to our website, we refresh, see we have our post, our article already on the website. So user can actually come and visit the website and they read. So this is our website. Now we could do some other customization. We could change the theme, the color of this website. So let's go back to our theme and then pick a different one that look more like a tech theme. So for tech, I think this is cool, but let's see if we can get something different. I don't know, I think we should just stick with this one. Let's stick with something like this. So I'm just going to pick this and pick the dark one, apply. Now I think so the theme has actually be applied, and then if we come here, refresh it, as you can see, this is what we have. I think this is way cooler than the first one. So now a user could just come here, click on it, and then they read our articles on our website. As you can see, this is amazing, and they could comment here and just make their comment. So guys, that is everything you need to know for how you could create a blogger website. So for this tutorial, which we titled Blogger Tutorial for Beginners, I hope you've gotten value from this video. So I think there's everything. I've touched everything on the website. There's nothing else I haven't touched. So now for pages, you have to create your about page. So for that, you just click on page. Now you title it your about. Now you give it the article this website is about. Now you have to fill it completely, and then you give it your search description, how you want it to show on search, and then publish it. So now you have your about us page. So you're going to do that for your about, your contact, your privacy policy. For those things are very important so that you can have a perfect website. So guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button on this video. I will appreciate your efforts, and if you've not liked any of my video before, please like this video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. and thank you for watching my tutorial and sticking by me all through this time. I really appreciate. Thank you guys, and happy new year.